Welcome to the Weird and the Weary. I'm Jason. With me is Kevin.
Hello, everybody.
And Lee.
Yo, what's up?
How's everybody doing? How's everybody's
Sounds like I'm doing better than Lee over there.
Yeah,
Excuse me, I'm good.
not feeling good? You feeling all right?
I'm feeling fine.
Okay, yeah. I mean, cough like that, sound a little wet and snuffly.
It wasn't followed by any drippage. I'm good.
Okay, good. Because nasal drip sucks, man. Post-nasal drip,
Oh, yeah.
that sucks, man. You ever have that?
Oh, yeah, the PND.
Yeah. Oh, sucks. I didn't even know I had it for years. And then doctor's like, oh, yeah, you have post-nasal drip.
You didn't even know you were dripping?
Here's some Claritin D. Woo! That shit was fucking like, holy fuck, man. Like, I'm getting shit done. What's going on? And then she's like, oh, yeah, you know what? She called me. She's like, I'm going to unsprescribe that because you don't need the ephedrine.
Oh.
I was like, it's working great, though. I
Getting
just
so much done.
holy fuck. And I'm like, I ran over to the office. You know, it was like 8 miles from my office.
Give it back, give it
Just
back.
give it back. Yeah, it sucks. I didn't like post-nasal drip. I don't like that stuff. But I like ephedrine. Ephedrine's kind of just a little too harsh. You know, and I think it was killing people, right? People were dying.
They're just dying from a good time.
Dying from turning into meth.
Well, I remember like they sold it at gas stations, like in the little packets. Like now they have, you know, like fake erection pills, you know. But,
Natural herbs.
yeah, they had like straight up ephedrine tablets, like no filler, just straight pure ephedrine, and kids would just pop a bunch of those, and it would be like a speed party.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Trucker's delight.
I missed out on the good time. Now we just get
real
those
cool. Yeah.
weird boner pills, you're right.
Oh yeah, boner pills are
And-
fun
And no dose.
right. I maybe if you smoke whatever's in the boner pill,
Yeah.
it would be like that K2 spice shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that
And it'll always stay big.
that could be dangerous. Remember, if it's over 4 to 6
No, I'm
hours,
saying
consult
it'll
your physician.
No, it'll stretch it out. It's like, it's no longer an erection, but it's still big.
Okay, that's dangerous science, man. Don't see. No, pre shit, Kevin. Okay, see, pre-prison's bad. You got to get that looked at. We got to finish the show before you can go to the doctor, though.
Fucking salami king.
4 to 6 hours. Gee, that thing's purple.
Yeah.
Put it away. Put it under the table.
It's like fucking Overfiend in here.
You know, it's hard. It's hard to keep yourself healthy, right? And you know, and sometimes your kids get sick too, man. That could be devastating for a household because everyone gets sick.
Oh, yeah.
School age children, man. It's you know, no offense.
Unless you have good controls in place, hand sanitize, all that shit.
Yeah,
I
fuck
got
that
3
shit,
girls.
man. It's you're still gonna get sick. You still get sick eventually.
I
There's
get a little
some
sniffle.
barrier.
Sniffle.
And it's generally when they're younger. You know, your daughters are older now, and you know they're more conscious about keeping their hands clean. You know, like 5, 6, younger, like that age, like kindergarten, preschool.
I'm sure they'll sneeze right in your eyeballs.
Sneeze right in your. Yeah. Oh my
You'd
god.
be surprised. Adults are just as nasty.
Daddy,
You get older and they just say, we don't have to do it.
I want to tell you a secret, Daddy.
And your ear is full of this fucking infectious slime. I'm not a germaphobe. I'm not a terrible germaphobe. I'm a kind of a germaphobe.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think I mentioned I hate birthday cake
You're right.
because kids blow the fucking candle and they all
Yeah.
over it.
All right,
Seen
so
it.
you're like an amateur germaphobe.
Right,
Okay.
right. You know, I don't like go wash my hands and wash each finger a certain amount of times or anything. You know, I don't do that at all. That's why it takes me a very short 15 to 20 minutes in the bathroom.
Ooh, very impressive.
Yeah.
I'm in there an hour. I want my legs asleep.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, yeah. And then you fall kind of when you get up.
Yeah, you're like, oh, jeez. People hear you in the stall, like, what's happening in there?
Whoa! That's not a blowjob. Promise. Just kind of fucking my shit up.
Just definitely getting this part in Hollywood.
I heard this about this person who got drunk and they passed out in their tub.
Okay.
They had a clawfoot tub
Okay.
and their leg was hanging over the side and it had to get amputated because of like they were passed out for so long. And the way that
the pressure.
the clawfoot tubs have that like thin, you know,
It
scooped
cut off the
metal,
circulation.
Edge there.
yeah, so cut off circulation. I mean, that's like a fucking crazy eye opener to be
That's why I keep round edges on all my tubs.
Right, that's good. You're smart. When you're a fan of your legs falling asleep, like Kevin here, it's well, he likes to pretend he's like a little deer.
Yeah, just like a little baby just stumbling around.
Click, cluck, click, cluck.
It's fun. It's a good time. But yeah, you want to keep your kids healthy, and everyone wants to help the children, right?
Yeah, I see people on the street every day like, save the kids.
Save the kids, donate some quarters. You go McDonald's, there's that big slot, you just throw paper and quarters and shit in.
Yeah, like in the side of the building.
Right.
That's a weird
that's
thing.
a great, because Ronald McDonald House is actually a really good organization. They help a lot of kids in need. Mm-hmm. And I kind of hate seeing the fucking receipts and shit in there,
Yeah.
Straw wrappings.
Yeah, here's my waste. Disregard the children on the fucking icon for Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah. Well, some people suck.
They do. They all suck. Parents, families, organizations like them, and even the Wu-Tang stated that they're for the children. So
that means we're all in this together.
That's right. Sometimes good intentions, they can go awry. Kids get the short end of the stick, man, because they're defenseless. That's why we nurture them, right?
Sure, they're just like little floppy things for a while.
Yeah, little neck just flipping around.
Help me! Don't let me die.
Embarrassing.
I mean, it's such an impactful thing on someone's life to keep this little squirmy thing alive,
Yeah.
I mean, and they're so boring at first too. I think I don't know, like a newborn, you're just kind of like sleeping, crying,
whatever,
eating, shit, sleep, eat. Okay. It's around like in their 20s when they're interesting.
Sometimes a little later.
No, I mean, watching a kid grow up and all that, it's amazing. It is. But like we were saying, some kids get sick. Sometimes tummy aches. Get a little belly, ouch.
Yeah, little bell bells.
Little bell bells. My little bell hurts.
Kisses on the belly ain't helping.
So, what does a parent do? They go out and get some kind of remedy. Start some over-counter remedies. And let's get some medicine.
Yeah.
So, omeprazole. Omeprazole?
Yeah.
Yeah. Omeprazole syrup. That's something that clears up things nicely, right? That's like settles your stomach.
Yeah, I think so.
Keeps the acid, at bay.
Yeah, we should probably stop giving kids acid, though.
Ooh, yeah, no, yeah. Don't give kids acid. Of any sort,
Amino acids.
Well, okay, yeah. Just not the Bragg's. Too salty for kids,
No, it's low sodium.
Tastes really salty.
No, that's the trick of it. It tastes salty, but it doesn't have a lot of sodium.
Potassium. That's my guess.
It's like 100 milligrams.
Like my mom used to give us this stuff when we were kids, and a lot of times you just feel better and you're kind of out running around the playground. You might shit your pants.
I still do that.
Yeah, I don't want to go back inside. Just fuck it, man.
I got shit to do, literally.
Literally, yeah.
But you weren't blinding drunk as a kid.
Someone would. How do you know?
Yeah,
how do you know?
That could have been the medicine. That's what made me feel so much better.
He doesn't have the shakes. Oh, wait a minute, his legs are shaking.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
He likes them. Well, that's the priapism. We gotta get that checked out at the end of the show.
Purple rain, indeed.
Unfortunately, though, when some parents in Spain grabbed what they believe to be omeprazole or omeprazole, what they believed to be omeprazole, they couldn't have suspected like there would be such a mix-up in the laboratory. Because instead of relieving their stomach aches, they end up giving the kids minoxidil. It's a drug that helps treat hair loss.
Uh-oh. Hairy babies.
Yeah, so, on the plus side, it sounds like minoxidil's it's pretty successful. Rogaine, that was some good shit.
Sure.
Rubbing your scalp, get a little hair back.
Yeah, I don't need any Bosleys.
No, fuck that shit, man. I don't need no sewing on my scalp. Not taking plugs off. Well, I could probably plug the entire world with my back hair.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's like a wolf. You know?
Fucking chia head.
So, it works well.
Okay.
But babies and little kids, they're growing hair. They're not losing it.
Right.
And, this drug, kicked it into overdrive, and it's a condition called hypertrichosis.
Of course.
And,
That means extra hairy in Latin, I think.
Ooh, very good. Very good. For someone who studied Japanese, your Latin is fantastic.
Thank you. They're all related.
Fast-growing hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least 17 children, some just little babies. They were diagnosed with this condition since ingesting this mislabeled medicine. And started growing hair all over their bodies, including their arms, legs, the palms of their hands, soles of their feet.
Oh.
I wonder if any of them got the puberty talk by this point as young kids, and they're like, "You're gonna start growing hair in weird places," and they're like, "Shit, it's happening already."
Yeah, man. Does Dad have hair on the bottom of his feet? I don't know. I think this is weird. I haven't had to wear shoes though. This is excellent.
Yeah, he's a little hobbit to this.
Ooh, do they have hair on the bottom too?
No, I think it wears off because they're walking around all the time.
That's bullshit. Unless you're like a lazy hobbit.
You have to shave your palm too, because wiping your ass and shit.
No, it'd be like a rabbit fur.
Ooh, it's lucky.
Falling in the fucking toilet.
And actually, you probably should shave it because it'd be like, oh wow, that one masturbates a lot. Look at, holy shit, it is true.
It's working.
Wow, he's becoming a demon. Yeah.
Mom, you were right.
Pharmaquimica, sir, that's the laboratory that is responsible for the mix-up. They've been shut down, and the investigation is it's ongoing, and it sounds like children, they're expected to return to normal hair growth levels once this minoxidil works its way through their system.
Just a little temporary growth. I wouldn't worry about that.
Not a lot. Could
fucking wolf babies.
Keep it in a little envelope. Baby's first body shave. A lot of parents like to keep weird body parts of their kids. Like my mom kept the umbilical cord stub that babies have in their bellies.
Oh, little mini pig ears.
Yeah. Or
teeth.
Worse. No, worse.
Fingernail cuttings.
The fucking little cap from the circumcision. My mom kept that too.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Just a reminder of how small my penis was once.
Wow, you remember that time?
Yeah.
Just like a little tie off in the balloon.
No, it was like she was showing me stuff, and I saw this little ring box, and I'm like, oh, what's in there? What the hell is that? Oh, that's your little penis cap from your circumcision. And it was then I never trusted my mom again. So, I didn't know what to think of that one, but that was just kind of weird.
That's the weird stuff.
That's a macabre fucking little display.
Very weird. Very fucking weird. I don't know. But doctors are still concerned that some of these children may receive some of its side effects, such as widened blood vessels in the heart, kidneys, and liver.
That doesn't sound great.
No, I'd rather be bald. I mean, if that's a side effect of getting my hair back, I'd rather just be bald because I am already. So,
Well, you did it.
I did it. I'm there. I beat you, Rogaine, minoxidil.
Wow, you win at losing.
Yeah, it's the American way right now.
Perfect.
Now, sometimes our desire to help others goes beyond our abilities. And that can become dangerous when we're still think we're doing the right thing. You've been there, right? Like, your girlfriend wants some English muffins and you come back with 18 of them.
I aim to please.
Only wanted 6.
That's true love, Like, I'm going to bring you so many fucking muffins because I love you this much.
Yeah, well, she was sleepy too. I mean, it could be a pillow.
Oh, see? Multi-purpose.
Yep.
But sometimes, that I mean, you do the wrong things for the right reason that you think.
Yeah.
So 18 muffins compared to 6.
Sure. I was like, you like one, you probably like fucking love
Right.
18.
Right. You like eat one a day for 2 weeks. You know? And then 2 sometimes, really, if you're feeling.
Just keep eating them nonstop.
Now, Renee Bach, a 20-year-old high school graduate from Virginia with no medical training, knew that she wanted to help some children in Uganda, okay? Noble, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's good. You want to help the kids. You want to help, other nations. It's good. I think that's a good thing. It's humanitarian.
Yeah.
So she traveled several times to help with her missionary work. And finally felt God was calling on her to move over permanently to run her own charity. Like Jim Jones, I think, said the same thing. I don't know. I could be wrong.
No,
but
it was a pretense of a get-rich scheme.
Which one?
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones,
I
yeah.
just wanted to make sure I had the right story here.
Renee started out by running a program in the city of Jinja where she would serve food to children, feeding 1,000 of them a hot meal twice a week.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. It's a good way to help.
Now, as time went on, she began accepting malnourished but medically stable children from a local hospital, feeding them back to health, too.
Okay. So it's just feeding the kids.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good thing.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
She pivoted to charity, though, and turned it into a nutrition center for severely malnourished kids. So within a couple of years, Renee hired 3 Ugandan nurses to help during the day, and then she had her own makeshift clinic up and running. And it had oxygen tanks, IV catheters, medical monitoring equipment, etc. They had all the good stuff that you need for an equipped medical facility.
Yeah, it sounds that way.
Pretty good.
Kind of changed from feeding kids, but okay.
Okay, and well, they could help about a dozen kids at a time.
Okay.
So, I mean, branching out is fine, right? But you're right. You're going from feeding to IVing.
Yeah.
Seems a little.
That's a little bit of a jump.
Yeah, I mean, okay, all right.
What are your qualifications, miss?
Now, these kids were, they weren't just malnourished that were coming in anymore. A lot of them came with really severe illnesses. They had pneumonia and TB and parasites. Not the roundworms that get rid of your asthma, like worse. Worse than that.
Bad ones.
And then late stage HIV/AIDS. So this point now, Renee, who is 22 years old, started losing children on like a weekly basis. Like they're dying in here, and it was reported that they're performing advanced medical procedures, though she had like no official training and only some nurses on staff.
Right.
When did people start to realize she was a fraud? When she started talking about robot legs and shit?
I think when she like tried to revive a child with a car battery, maybe. I don't know.
I saw this. I Googled it.
Yeah, I Googled this.
It wasn't Crank.
Oh, God. Like, during a blood transfusion, Renee was noted to have stated that she believed the child may be having a negative reaction, but she wasn't sure due to Google's list of symptoms.
Oh, jeez.
Like, she didn't WebMD it. She just did, like,
Straight
okay,
Google search.
this result says... She skimmed. She just skimmed results.
The thing was, she was reading, and she was like, well... If the child's having a bad reaction to the blood transfusion, it said they'll have a rash, but I don't see a rash, so maybe she's good.
Eventually, a nurse was contacted. She came in, a private doctor. They came together, and they confirmed that the child needed to be rushed to a hospital. And she successfully relocated him just in time. But the incident led to further investigations into what Renee was really up to. So the health complications that many of her patients were coming in with, they needed advanced medical training, like not some high school graduate.
With good intentions.
With good intentions. Because, that road to hell is just littered with high school graduates. So yeah, these needed to be handled at an advanced medical facility, even according to Ugandan law too, as well as international health guidelines. I mean, this is like a WHO like fucking nightmare, like. And it was pretty clear the charity had been overstepping its boundaries.
Yeah, I mean, we pretty much jumped the shark from feeding hungry kids to trying to solve HIV stuff here.
Yeah.
Yeah, with like, I guess this is a rash.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Let's sauna them, and then the AIDS will sweat out of them. And then, oh no, that's too hot. Oh, shit.
We'll try the next one.
Yeah, but there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
God.
Trial and error.
Now, my home ec class, that's all I can think, like your worldly experiences are 4 years out of high school, like, okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. So,
well, I mean, if you asked me back then, I'm pretty sure I thought I knew it all.
Yeah, like I could cure the AIDS, sure.
Yeah.
Give me like 5-10 minutes.
I watched a lot of Doogie Howser and MacGyver.
All right, let me pause this game.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I can't. It's World of Warcraft. Can't pause it. So of the 129 children she had taken in during 2011, 20% had died. And a third of these within just 48 hours. So
yeah, she probably should have brought those to like a hospital.
Yeah, like immediately.
Well, yeah.
That's over 25 children.
I mean, this is like walking into an emergent care and they're like, yeah, we'll just fucking do some heart surgery on you, no problem. We'll do it right in the waiting room, no problem. Because we don't know how to do it, but if you pay a little more,
we'll Google it.
We
got a YouTube video up. We're just gonna keep up with it.
Yeah. I've they show some surgeries on YouTube, so yeah, I could totally do this. I got steady hands. I can cut open a person.
I've been cutting meals my whole life. I'm ready for this.
Now, Renee did something, though. She managed to lower this number.
That's good.
18% next year.
Not great.
It wasn't until 2013 that she finally decided to get real doctors on staff.
All right. That's a good move.
Yeah. So the death rate was now only 10%. 10%, okay.
Well,
so 13 people.
Right. So, okay.
She's getting there.
One of Renee's ex-volunteers, Julie Kramlich, she left just a third of the way into her planned residency when she saw how the center was being run. She reported her experience to Uganda police in 2015, and Renee's center was shut down about a month later. Several years later, though, the center was authorized to reopen.
Not under her command.
Yeah, but the only condition was that it was in direct partnership with the government health center, and Renee would no longer be able to partake in any of this because she's not a doctor.
Those good intentions just did not.
No, they fucking put potholes all over, all over the place, and she's facing a civil lawsuit for the deaths of all these children. And she's moved back to Virginia, and she's abandoned Uganda because, they're going to fucking probably kill her if she ever goes back.
Yeah. Yep. That sounds about right.
Because she's basically a child murderer. Yeah, I mean...
Can they extradite her?
I don't believe so, no.
They don't seem interested in it, either way.
I mean, somebody could fool her into a trip. That'd be kind of funny.
I don't think she's going to go back anymore.
No, there's a lot of death threats and stuff she's been receiving.
Yeah.
I mean, rightly so. You're a piece of shit.
Sure, yeah. If I went to the clinic and someone started telling me how to take care of the kid, I'd be like, oh, okay, I trust you. And then find out later, like, oh, you have no medical training. You just got a high school, and you gave me soup before.
And you read the Bible? Wow, that's some legit cred right there. Thank you for your for all your help.
Thanks for your service. No die.
But sometimes we also try to pass laws to protect children, right? That's good.
Yeah, that's noble.
I mean, the Industrial Revolution made it illegal to put children into, the workforce.
That was probably a good move.
It was a good move.
Yeah.
Get them out those fucking warehouses.
Yeah. I mean, we treated children like fucking, pack mules, like just expendable little dudes just working. I don't know, man.
I got the little tiny fingers to get in my robot machines.
Right, I'll just make my wife pregnant again. We'll have 17 more. I mean,
that's smart.
No TV.
But some of these laws end up punishing kids. And in Maryland, a 16-year-old student, we'll call her SK. She was fooling around with the guy, and she sent a little naughty video.
Ooh, a little sexting.
Yeah, and she sent it to the guy and to some of her friends.
Sure.
And,
who isn't sexting these days?
Sure. I draw little faces, on different parts of my body, and then TikTok them. Sure. I haven't been banned yet. But, yeah.
Nice. Keep it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna. The TikTok is just amazing what you can do and animate in TikTok. Just whatever appendage or orifice you can animate.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never tried it, but I'm ready to step my game up.
Yeah, we can collab too.
Ooh,
it's cool.
All right,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, want to do a collab, bro? Cool.
Yeah, let's do it.
TikTok collab. All right. And
no, thank you.
No, you're not. No. Well, your pen work might be coming handy though. I'm just saying. TikTok.
TikTok.
So yeah, she sends it to her friend, sends it to the dude, and I guess this is something people do. Like, here's what I sent to my boyfriend, and it's my boobies,
Ooh,
not good.
Well, the video, it made its way around the school.
Yeah,
somebody shared it out.
Sure.
And a couple months later, one of the recipients of her video had a fight with her.
Okay. That makes sense. High school kids.
Sure. You're a bitch. You don't ever say that about Shawn Mendes. And then, oh, man, Instagram war.
Ooh. IG.
Over before it started.
Oh, my God.
Ridiculous. So, what did he do? He didn't go blast her on Instagram. No, he went and he reported the video to the school resource officer.
Snitch.
Yeah, what a snitch.
Yep.
Snitch in a ditch.
Fucking narc.
Officer saw the video just to confirm it was SK, and he called a meeting to discuss this with her. And can you imagine how that went?
Probably well.
Is this you?
Because he wanted to help her, right?
Right. She thought he was going to help her stop the video from making any more further rounds around the school.
Sure. I feel like that's probably the responsible thing to do.
Right. You think you're going to get some help from an adult.
Yeah.
And
they always say if you have trouble, get an adult.
So she signed a statement. So that's her.
Yep.
Yeah, that was me. And they sent it off to a prosecutor.
Oh.
Yeah.
What a fucking douche.
So instead of helping SK, they charged her with illegally distributing child pornography.
Of herself?
Of herself.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So, right. So everybody owns that on their phone. They have child pornography on their phone.
Yep.
Two people, actually.
Oh, no. Made its way around the school.
No, I'm saying it's the two people instead of just her, though.
All right, it's her and the fella.
Oh, yeah. Right. So, yeah. So this is like double child pornography, which is like worse. Because child pornography is like one of the worst shits ever, but double child pornography,
it's even worse.
So they cancel each other out.
Yeah, it turns it into just fucking a cesspool. It's just
an
game over.
An abysmal cesspool.
Now, I've gotten a few Polaroids in my day, because I'm that old.
Ooh.
Yeah. And
microfiche.
Yeah, I've done some Polaroid shots back in my day when I was around that age.
Hoo-wee.
Get the slideshow.
So, I had some child porn as a child, I guess. It's kind of weird to think about.
Right.
But it's true. If I got caught with that picture of that young lady on the Polaroid,
you might as well have gone to Hollywood because you were so fucked.
Yeah.
You would have had cauliflower ear by the time it was done.
Oof. Yeah, so, that's difficult to really think about, and thank God I don't have those Polaroids anymore. So that's good. Because those probably could still be.
Oh, yeah, those will definitely get you.
Yeah, I don't think there's a statute of limitations.
No, as soon as you turn 18, you throw those in the garbage.
Yeah. Wow. Scary, man. Woohoo.
You just throw them, burn them, destroy it.
So she was only 16 in this video, as well as displaying an obscene item to a minor, since her friends were also under 18. So, this is just getting from bad to worse.
What an asshole prosecutor.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just, what, you're going to prove a point with this poor kid? And just fucking, bury her? I don't know, man. She was found guilty on both charges, had to submit to a supervised probation, and had regular visits to her home, and also a weekly drug analysis. Even though that wasn't something she was in trouble for ever,
You probably did porn because you're angry.
I mean, look,
she probably just got pissed about this,
right? I heard about a guy who had relations with a 17-year-old when he's in his 20s. Mm-hmm. One of those I'm not defending anything, but one of those she looked to be older.
Sure.
Okay. I mean, I saw the woman, and she looked older. She didn't look like 16, 17-year-old.
Okay.
I think when she opens her fucking mouth, you should know at that point that she's 17, because you're in your 20s. You should have some kind of just a little bit more worldly knowledge about you. Just even if you didn't really go anywhere in life, you should have some kind of semblance of what a young person talks like.
Right.
But, whatever. He's on a registered offenders list for the rest of his life.
Yep.
Because of that, and so is SK, and he's on this list for the rest of his life. So, she also had to receive explicit permission whenever she wanted to leave the state. Mm-hmm. She had to complete an anger management course, and the court felt because she was a minor, she would at least need to be spared registering as a sex offender. So, wow.
Ooh.
That's, dodged the bullet there.
Really gave her an out on that one.
It's a super bargain that she got. I mean, all the other stuff is just icing on the cake. Mm-hmm. It's a good time. So after completing all of her requirements, she attempted to appeal her delinquency finding, and stating that the subject of child pornography couldn't possibly be the perpetrator of it as well. Unfortunately for her, the case was rejected by the Court of Appeals by a 6-1 vote. That's kind of fucked up, they stated
super fucked up.
I mean, they stated that they weren't happy with the outcome, but didn't want to look further into the statute, which would exempt minors from their own charges. So the laws all suck and just
they're the laws suck, but that's the law.
That's the law.
We don't feel like looking into that right now.
They recommended that maybe the attorney, they recommended maybe the General Assembly would look into this in the future if they wanted.
Yeah, whatever.
Maybe. So, clearly, our intent is to protect the kids. Mm-hmm. Could lead to some pretty misguided outcomes, some bad choices, some really kind of
fucked up shit.
Yeah. Just really binding fucking crazy shit. It sounds like many of us have our hearts in the right place, though. We want what's best, what we believe to be best for the young people,
right?
And there is a degree of that, with common sense. But I mean, you shouldn't be sending little nudie pictures yourself,
Sure, but dumb. I feel like pinning a criminal record is not going to help.
Right. You know, you're like already tarnishing this person's reputation so much further than the naked pictures already did at school.
Yeah.
You know, oh, now you're a criminal. Like, it's, oh, God, it's crazy.
Yeah, because it sounded like even before that, she was already trying to, like, she was regretting it. She was like, oh, my God, we're finally putting a stop to this.
Right. Nope. You're under arrest. You're a mugshot.
Yeah, ankle bracelet will probably help.
Oh, my God. A kid, you know, like,
yeah.
Heard you like jewelry.
But maybe we should look into making sure that we got a solid plan before leaping into action, right? Maybe state legislature should, you know, work a little harder and
maybe find a doctor if you want surgery done.
Yeah, that helps. You know, or you know, just keep pretending everybody's gonna be good. Everybody's gonna be healthy.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that live. I mean, someone lived, right?
You know what? WebMD might have been right once.
If she used it,
sure.
She just skimmed Google results. Dumbass. You gotta click the links.
She went to Google Scholar.
And don't type google.com in the Google search bar, you idiots.
I'm feeling lucky.
Just give me that feeling lucky time. But, I mean, that's... Yeah, I guess you can't really say that for a lot of laws, but it's just fucking sensical to, like, try to have some kind of plan. And if you're trying to protect, you know, individuals, you want to encompass pretty much everything for them, right?
Right.
But the way this was handled is just really kind of fucked. And you should probably talk to the kids, too. You know, see what they actually need.
Yeah.
Instead of just assuming what they need or what you feel that they need. You know, and then when I was a kid, I didn't need that. They don't need that.
Right.
Now you need probation, drug analysis, anger management.
And minoxidil.
Eat it.
Your punishment is to grow hair all over your body until it wears off.
So no one wants you.
Bingo.
You might die, who cares?
You tiny werewolf.
Yeah, no one's going to want to have sex pictures with you looking like a tiny werewolf. God damn it.
Ew.
Then you'll get busted for bestiality.
God, that would be, you know, that would be actually, I think a punishment that kids would probably be wise to. They'd be like, wow, yeah, if I really fuck up, I'm going to be a hairy werewolf-looking guy. Like
they're gonna make me hairy.
Some might like it. You know, some might be into that. Can I wear my horse hooves? You know, but others might be like, no, fuck, I don't want to be hairy.
Cloppers.
Cloppers.
Every time you say it, I just keep thinking of Harry and the Hendersons.
Why? Because you're looking at me? Okay.
Oh, geez.
I know. I don't look like John Lithgow. I look like Harry.
Well, you look like John Lithgow and fucking Buckaroo Banzai.
That's a pretty cool compliment. I could take that. I'm okay with that.
Could be worse.
Not Raising Cain.
So, yeah, I mean, this, you know, I can't even say, like, watch what you're giving your kids, because this was a complete fuck up on the pharmaceutical company.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Bring your drug testing kits to the pharmacy.
Good luck. Don't trust anyone.
Right. You know, stop giving your kids the hormone milk, and, I don't know. I really have no advice.
And vaccines are not a myth.
Yeah, vaccines are good, you know, because if you look at, like, you go to a graveyard and you look at some of the old graves, there's a lot of kids in those graves. But then around, you know...
40s, 50s.
40s, 50s, those kid graves stopped really showing up because they got rid of polio. Yeah, they stopped polio for a while, and now it's coming back because of some anti-vaxxing, but...
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
That's just the hipster stuff. Everything's coming back again.
Right. Oh, man, yeah, I got, like, tuberculosis and...
oh, no way, bro.
Oh, man, I heard Jimmy got polio.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Fucking lucky, man.
My parents got me vaccinated. Ugh.
Oh, they put, like, vaccination on my craft beer, you know.
Oh,
like,
jeez. They put some fucking minoxidil in my craft beer, too.
Oh, man. My ass crack is so fucking hairy and itchy right now. Wait, that's your ass crack? Or that was your beard, man? It is. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. My beard is everywhere.
It's growing on my tongue. I've got cotton mouth all the time.
It's like, wow, look at Joe, man. His beard is everywhere, man. Holy shit. You win a beard contest, actually. You could win like that. You know, those crazy...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, whoa.
Do they drug test on those?
Not yet. Not yet.
We got to get on this ground floor.
I don't know if we can get straight minoxidil, but you might have to just drink the Rogaine.
Right.
So we'll have to drink a lot of Rogaine. Because it's like, you know, if you try to drink near beer to get drunk, you need to drink like 6 gallons or something.
Right.
I think that's about how much Rogaine we got to drink.
Well, Rogaine.
Yeah.
I'll just watch and record results.
Oh, wait. You got 3 kids? Little werewolf party.
Yeah, it'll
Halloween's
go away after
coming.
a month.
Yeah, it'll go away. Yeah, after a month. It'll be like, oh, I know. It's okay, kids. This is for my amusement.
And they'll just have big hearts, too, so that'll be good.
Yeah, it'd be great. Let's just, they need big vessels to help them think later, you know? It's just science.
It's like Teen Wolf.
I didn't graduate from med school, but I know that is science. Their blood vessels getting big, okay? And I don't know if it's good science. I'm just saying it's science, man. So I'm going to open up a clinic today.
I'm calling up Dr. Phil.
It's out of my car.
Yeah. Ooh, road clinic.
Yeah, I don't have any IV catheters, but I got a penknife.
That's how you help the most kids.
Yeah. I'm like, you need some fluids in you? I got some Dr. Pepper. Let's give you a little bottle of Dr. Pepper in there. Cut your arm open, shove it in.
Perfect.
I'll poke a hole in the Dr. Pepper, too.
Oh.
And squeeze a little, squeeze this every 10, 15 minutes.
There's a doctor in this car. It's
Right.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Put a little lemon, lime on it.
Ooh, a little zesty.
Zest. Ooh. It burns.
Zest is the best.
Be good to yourself. Be good to everyone. Don't just think that your kids are having tummy aches because you might turn into little werewolves. I'm sorry, that's mean. How do you say werewolf in Spanish? Because I don't know.
Pass.
Yo no sé.
JKL Media.
Jekyll.